Thank you for joining us here at UTD TV. I'm Anji Chong. For our top stories, UT Dallas student Edwin Romero was picked up by Richardson police on outstanding traffic warrants. Although he and his friends paid off the warrants, the Immigration and Custom Enforcement detained Romero overnight. Romero is a beneficiary of the Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals program, or DACA. The program provides 2-year work permits and is a temporary measure from being deported for undocumented minors and young adults brought to the United States. Romero's attorney, Michelle Pareja, defended Romero, saying he is the best of our country and asserted his DACA protection. Shortly after his release, Romero held a press conference saying he was happy to be free. We could not reach him for further comments.
But I just didn't expect the result to be so quick. So I couldn't believe it whenever they pretty much just told me, you're free to go.
In other news, on February 14th, Austin Senator Kurt Watson filed new laws to lessen assault rates on campuses in response to the Baylor scandal. In 2015, several Baylor University football players were accused of sexual assault. Baylor University launched an investigation of its response to sexual assault cases. The law firm of Pepper Hamilton found an institutional failure to properly look into sexual assault complaints. A lawsuit last month alleged that 31 football players committed 52 acts of rape between 2011 and 2014. The 5 bills issued by Senator Watson would require all universities to have anonymous online reporting tools with the intent to encourage more students to report sexual assault. Students at UT Dallas gave their thoughts on the impending legislation.
I think UTD is a pretty safe campus overall, but having these bills passed would make the campus that much more safer. And having the anonymous reporting tool would just get people to talk about crimes or the sexual assaults happening a lot more than having to just go face to face with someone.
If these different propositions can allow for those who have faced rape to be able to anonymously report what has happened to them, it might provide a great opportunity for them to not have to face consequences by society for having reported the things that did happen to them.
And now we go to Jordan Murphy for sports.
Hello Comets, welcome to this edition of UTD TV Sports. I'm your host Jordan Murphy. We have a lot to talk about, so let's dive right in. The NBA All-Star break included with the Western Conference victory in the All-Star game. Other awards handed out were one to Glenn Robinson for winning the dunk contest, one to Eric Gordon for winning the three-point contest, and one to Anthony Davis for being named the All-Star Game MVP. The Mavs will open up second half play with a record of 22 wins and 34 losses. In the Dallas hockey world, the Stars continue to skid in the Western Conference standings. The team is now 23-27 with 10 overtime losses. Opening day has been scheduled on Monday, April 3rd for the Rangers. They'll open up the 2017 season with a 3-game series against the Cleveland Indians. The ball club is looking to improve from last year where they reached the divisional round of the American League playoffs. Now we turn to Comet Sports. There's plenty going on in the UTD sports world, and we're going to start with basketball. The women's team finished their regular season on a 19-1 run, earning themselves an ASC East title. They open up play in the ASC Postseason Conference Tournament on February 23rd with a matchup against Sul Ross State. The tournament will be hosted in Brownwood by Howard Payne University. The men's basketball team ended their regular season winning 8 of their last 9, placing them in second place of the ASC East Division. They'll open up play in the ASC Postseason Conference Tournament on Thursday as well. They'll take on the University of Mary Hardin Baylor on the campus of LeTourneau, who are playing host to the tournament. The Comet softball team has done something no other Comet softball team has done before. They've cracked the national polls. Coming in at number 18 in the nation, the team is currently boasting a 10-1 record and travels to play Belhaven on February 24th and 25th. The baseball team is fresh off a 3-game sweep of the number 10 ranked Texas Lutheran. The home opener for the ball club will be on February 24th, where they'll open a 3-game weekend set against Hendricks. The men's tennis team opened up spring play with a pair of victories over East Texas Baptist and Austin College. The team will return to play on March 12th with a spring break trip that will take the team to compete in Georgia and South Carolina. The women's tennis team started their spring 0-2 and will travel to San Antonio on February 24th to play 3 matches over the weekend. That does it for our recap comments. We're looking forward to not only seeing how the basketball teams perform in the postseason, but also to the spring sports continuing this year's trend of athletic excellence. Until next time, for UTD TV Sports, I'm Jordan Murphy.
Hey there, Comets! Rihanna has been awarded the 2017 Humanitarian of the Year Award by Harvard University. I mean, has there been an award Rihanna hasn't won? She founded the Clara Lionel Foundation in 2012 that helps the less fortunate communities around the world. Dr. S. Allen Counter, director of the Harvard Foundation, praised Rihanna's effort as she went to Malawi in January to discuss the education efforts in East Africa. Her foundation provides children with education in over 60 countries, giving priority to girls. Rihanna's philanthropic efforts aided her to receive the Harvard Humanitarian Award, which is awarded to prominent public-spirited leaders around the world. Speaking of awards, the Grammys were held on February 12th. From Taylor Swift to Drake, the best artists were all present at this event. Adele swept the floor as she went home with 5 total awards and Album of the Year. The Twitter acceptance speech was aimed towards Beyoncé, saying the artist of my life is Beyoncé and that she deserves winning Album of the Year more. Moments later, she took the audience by surprise when she broke the award in half. Queen Bee was super touched by this shocking gesture that she mouthed the words, "I love you" to Adele as Adele praised her on stage. Now, let's take a look at the top music hits on iTunes right now. Coming in third is the Chainsmokers' new song, Something Just Like This. Moving in closer to the Chainsmokers is That What I Like by Bruno Mars. Lastly, the song that has been trending for weeks now is Shape of You by Ed Sheeran. And that's all for entertainment today. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Thanks for watching UTD TV. For more news and content, check out our website at utdtv.com. See you later, Comets.